Good morning. It is currently 7:40 a.m. On March 8th, 2021. Yesterday, I turned 26 years old, and so today I want to hike a marathon, which, is 26.2 miles technically. Today, I'm actually going to do, I think it's 27 point something miles from the Morgan Mill trailhead on the AT down to the 522 trailhead on the AT. Yeah. Starting off a bit chilly this morning. I even have gloves on. I hardly ever wear gloves, but I'm sure I'll warm up a bit. So I'm not actually in great shape for this. I don't know. I go on a short walk or maybe occasionally a run almost every day. But I've hardly done any hiking lately. So this could be interesting. Yeah. A little nervous, but there are a lot of trailheads in between, so if something happens or if I just feel like I can't really eke out all these miles in one day, then I might end up having to have someone pick me up a little before I get to my car, but we shall see. Gonna give it my best. Any hiking will be nice. It is a really nice day, even though it's kind of cold right now. It's supposed to get up to 50 something later, like mid-50s, I think. It's just nice to be outside. I feel like I'm really playing hooky because I know there's a lot of other things I'm supposed to be doing. But I really just need time outside, and have been wanting to do a marathon for my 26th birthday for a long time. I've done a few hiking marathons before, maybe 3 or 4 of them, but they were all when I was through hiking, so it's very different when you're already in decent shape. Or honestly, in that case, very good shape. But even then, I was still sore at the end of the day, like really sore. Had hiker hobble, all that jazz. Oh, it's so beautiful. Love it. Love it. Alright, I'll check in later. This is mile 1. I found some moss. It is my friend. Moss is friend. Alright, I am 2.8 miles in. I have 24.5 miles to go. I've been hiking for just over an hour now, so my mileage is doing fine for now. I'm trying to get this done in about 11 hours if I can, just because I don't super want to be hiking in the dark. Sunset is at, I believe, 6:20 or so. So I've got, a little bit of light after that. But if I can finish by 7, that would be nice. It is right over there. If it'll switch, maybe. I'm just taking pictures. It's right over there, down this path, up that path, whatever, that my brother Ike came to rescue me on that fateful day when I was hiking through the rain in the dark and was limping and all of that. So, shout out to my brother. Alright, so I've done about 7.5 miles now. and I have about 19 and a half miles to go. Feeling pretty okay. My foot is slightly bothering me, but it's not that bad. I just have like some residual issues, I guess, from when I had my stress fracture. But I'm also doing good. Should have a snack here in a second. I'm not too far from Sky Meadows, which I'm excited to go through. It's a really pretty section. So, oh, and I just passed a section hiker. So that's nice. He's doing from Front Royal to Harper's Ferry. So about almost twice as much as I am, I think. But over a couple days, probably. He camped last night. Yeah. Going up this hill. Woo-hoo. So, this backpack has a tendency to unzip itself. This only happens when it is a bit stuffed, and if I don't zip it in a certain way. There's like sort of a trick for like if I get the zippers both over to one side, then it usually stays. But I forget to do that sometimes. So it was open. So the bag was open, and one of my water bottles had fallen out right when I noticed that it was open. So I picked that up and kept going. And then I had like a brief moment of terror. I was like, wait, did my other water bottles fall out? Like miles ago? But we're okay. I still have the water bottles. I didn't litter, and I don't have to have the excuse of not enough water as why I don't finish this. So far we're still good. There is something about this little section that I quite like. I'm in Sky Meadows now. I didn't check before filming this, but I'm probably 8.5 miles in, something like that. So, just enjoying it. It's just really pretty. I love it. I love this section. Alright, I have done 10.7 miles now and have about 16 and a half to go. Feeling pretty good. It's only been about 4 hours now. It's 11:40. So timing wise, definitely looking good and physically feeling pretty good. So yeah, we'll see. Still in the running. Whew. 11.2 miles in. And I have 16.1 miles to go, and there's a lovely little stream right here off of the trail. Did I say stream? I probably should have said spring. Anyway, gonna stop here for lunch real quick. Hi. I love the sun. The sun is my favorite. Why, hello. I have now done 13.6 miles and have 13.6 to go. Whew. Halfway through. Feeling pretty good. I've had a mild headache off and on. It's fine right now. I don't feel it. And my foot is mostly okay. I don't know. There's again, a mild pain that is off and on. It actually, I don't think it's hurting the same spot that it was earlier. But it's pretty mild. I'm not thinking about it most of the time. Yeah, doing good. It's 12:55, I think, when I started recording this. So timing-wise, doing pretty good, I think. Yeah, I could probably feasibly finish in the next 5 hours. But definitely within 6, which was the main goal, I think. Was just getting done by 7 o'clock if possible. So, yeah, doing alright. The dirt and rocks just smell so good. I miss through hiking so much. I was actually just hiking this little section a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago or so, and it was very icy and snowy most of the trail that day, and now there's no snow or ice here. I did see some earlier today, but not a lot and nothing really slippery, just kind of crunchy ice. Millions of beech trees for free. Millions of beech trees for me. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of beech trees. Apple House donuts are so close and yet so far away. When you're on foot, anyway. Choo-choo! Okay, this climb up to the meadow is kind of, I think, one of the last notable climbs by any measure. It's not like it's that bad, but I think basically once I get to the meadow, it's gonna be super mellow. Mellow after the meadow. Okay, that's enough for me. Look at all this ground covering. It looks so happy. It looks so happy. It's so green. I love it. Many parts of my body, unexpected parts too, are yelling at me like, what? What are we doing? What? What is this? Huh. Forgot about prolonged exercise. Weird. What? Are you sure this is okay? Ta-da! It's the meadow! So pretty. Well, I made it to the meadow. I played Duck Duck Goose like right around here once. Jocelyn knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm very tired, but still feeling good. I'm 20.3 miles in, and I still have 7 miles to go. But like I've said, the last 7 miles here are gonna be even easier than the rest of this already was. I definitely need a minute though before I can go on. My legs are really tired. Like I do feel pretty good, but I just kind of just been going and going. Took a brief lunch break, but that was about it. Yeah, gonna hydrate a bit, snack up, take a couple minutes here. But it's only 3:28. And I've got 7 miles left, so that's doing pretty good on time. Yeah. I just made friends with a very cute dog named Charlie. He's a golden retriever, I think. He's very sweet. And now, my thigh is covered in dog slobber. You can see that. Okay, 6.3 miles to go. My stomach was feeling a little funky for a second there, but I think I'm okay. I have friends who live just like half a mile down this road. I was considering tapping out over there if necessary, just because I was like, wait, what is going on with my stomach? But it's settled down and feels pretty okay now, so I'm just gonna go for it and do the last 6.3. This is the rhino tree. This is honestly really reassuring and gratifying because I was in pretty bad shape for a while there. I really didn't get a ton of exercise in 2020, if I'm being honest. So lately, I knew I wanted to do this, so I was like trying to get myself back into shape. And I did do some things to help with that, and was like starting to feel a little bit stronger and fitter, and that was good, or is good. But I definitely wasn't really sure if I was ready for this. Like I think I said at the beginning of the day, like I really haven't been doing a lot of hiking lately. And I'm gonna be sore, for sure, but definitely doing much better than I expected to, so that's nice. .1 miles left. I'm ready to be done, but I've got these last few miles in me. Just 3 more miles left. The sun is setting. It is now 5:10 p.m. This means I should definitely finish by 6:30. Might have pulled something. But yeah, mostly doing good, and it's all literally pretty much a gradual downhill from here. So should be smooth sailing. Fingers crossed. Just don't shoot me, okay? Please? I just ran into my friends Scott and Lisa. It was really nice to see them. They run Mountain Home Cabin and B&B, which is really a lovely historic home. And definitely recommend staying there if you're hiking through the area. But even if you're, looking for something more luxurious, they have a lot of different options for hikers and non-hikers alike. So yeah, it was really nice to see some sweet friends. Also, when I woke up this morning at like 6 a.m., I had some serious doubts about getting a marathon in today. I was like, wait, am I really trying to do that today? My body is not ready. And yeah, my body was kind of confused for a lot of today, but I made it. I just officially finished the marathon. It was a whirlwind. You may notice I'm still walking. It's because of where the trailheads are located. It was just kind of the most convenient thing was to do a 27.2, I think, mile hike instead of 26.2. So I've got this last little mile to eke out, and I did it. I hiked a marathon. I love this tree very much. You know what this means, don't you? This means we're in the final stretch. Whew. This is also the exact spot where I finished my thru hike. Ta-da! I forgot to mention what time it was when I finished. It was about 6:15, and I started at 7:40 a.m. So that was actually way better timing than I thought. So A+. Never had to break out my headlamp, so that's nice. Well, I was definitely I definitely had some malnutrition errors, especially for the last like 10 miles of the hike. I think that's why I had the weird tummy feelings in my tummy. But feeling good now, hydrating, getting some electrolytes in my water. And I guess my mom and I are just in sync because I've been thinking about pizza all day, and come home and there's pizza and it's great. My favorite food is the food I have after hiking all day.